Hey guys, I'm coming to you post-workout. I know, isn't that exciting? The Planet Fitness that's over by where I work, they opened up a couple days ago, and so a coworker and I decided to meet up this morning at 9 o'clock and try it out. So we were there for a couple of hours and we just tried out the equipment. You know, of course, we looked like we didn't have a clue what we were doing. So, I mean, I'm guessing that's what we looked like because we really didn't have a clue of what we were doing. So it was fun though. We started out on the treadmill and tried out stuff. I really like the room that you use like your own body weight for stuff. And they also had, my favorite thing was they had this like little trampoline. It's kind of like the trampoline that I have here at my house. And I actually have a medicine ball too. Never thought to bounce my medicine ball off of the trampoline. That was kind of fun. At first, it almost felt like it was too much fun to really be a workout. It was kind of like you're just bouncing this ball off of a trampoline. But then the more you did it, you started saying, yeah, okay, I'm definitely working out. You could feel it. We tried out, they have what's called a relaxation room. And they have like massage chairs. They have what's called I think it's called Hydra massage. It's like they have two kinds. There's one that's it's like a perfectly flat bed. And then they have one, well, two, that's more like a recliner. I mean, it's like a bed, like a lounge thing. I don't know. I don't have words for these things. I'll eventually show you pictures. But that's what I used, and that was pretty cool because it uses water to massage you. And you get to do it for like, I don't know, 10 or 12 minutes, something like that. And I'm hoping because, you know, the reason I picked Planet Fitness was because they're open 24 hours. You know, we have a Y right on the campus of our hospital, but I can't go unless I want to go super early in the morning, go home, get ready for work, and come back. And I tried that for a while, and it's just too much. I used to go and swim. It was too much, so I quit. And but I can go to this after work. I pass right by it. I can be at midnight in there on the elliptical doing something. But I'm going to try because I think it's not real busy. Probably at midnight, because when I drove by last night, I think there were about 10 cars at the most in the parking lot. So I'm going to try to sneak a video the next time I go, and I'll give you guys a little tour of what the place looks like, and like what the massage rooms look like, and they have tanning, they have several beds, they have a bronzer bed or something. I don't tan, so I don't know. Like, I don't use these things, but it was really nice. She walked us through it. And they also have this thing, it was called I don't know the names of things, but it has like a vibration pad in the bottom. And she said the one girl used it, I think for 90 days, twice a week or something. It got rid of her cellulite. And I thought, hey, if I can get rid of her cellulite, maybe get rid of some of my fat. But I actually have a vibration plate at home, but this looked different. So I'll see if I can sneak a video of that too the next time I go. I'll see. If there's too many people there, I probably won't be able to get away with it, because I'm pretty sure they probably frown upon people videotaping stuff. But like I said, I'll try. So my stats for the week, you know, I wasn't prepared to even do this video. Normally I try to have notes. I don't, so hopefully I'm accurate in telling you that I'm sure I was down 1.8 for the week, and I think it gave me a total of 56 pounds total lost, and maybe, I don't know, almost 30 for since surgery, which was November 9th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll put the stats below if I'm not correct. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not prepared. I really don't have a lot to share with you for this week. I just was trying to get a video in before next week starts because we're only a few days away. So Tuesday night, we had kind of not, it wasn't horrible weather. It was just, when you first start getting snow and stuff, everybody freaks out. The roads were kind of bad overnight, but then they got better during the day. So I called the people for the support group at the hospital and asked if we were still having a support group meeting that night, and they said yes. And mind you, this was like 2 hours before I actually got there, and it takes me like 50 minutes to get there. And so I get there, and there was a note on the door saying it had been canceled. And I thought, well, this sucks, because I had a couple people coming that I wanted to see. One was Joy, who, you remember her from a couple videos ago where we sat on the couch and had our picture taken. And then I was also meeting someone for the first time who I've been talking to for a few months. Her name is Tara. And hello, Tara. Hi. I want to give you a shout out. But, people would show up and we were like, well, it's canceled. And finally, I'm going to try a door and see if, one of the conference rooms is unlocked. We'll have our own meeting. And that's actually what we ended up doing. We just propped the door open and went in, and there were probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 of us that ended up, we just sat there and talked. And it was interesting because there were a few people there who hadn't had surgery yet, and they had questions. And then the rest of us all had our surgeries like in November, pretty much in November. I don't think anyone had it in December. Yeah. So it was cool to hear what the people who had surgery in November had to talk about, and learn some stuff. I'm hoping the next one, I've requested off work for all of they're every second Tuesday of the month. So I've requested off work so I can attend those. Some of them might fall on my day off. Not too many probably though. But it was fun. I did make some cookies this week, and some of you probably watched Sassy VSG. She showed the Choco Right protein bars. They're like 100 calories. I'll put a link to that because, like I said, I wasn't prepared for this video. I just thought maybe I could get it in real quick before Randy gets home from work. But I saw where in the reviews someone mentioned that they made cookies out of them, and I thought, hey, cookies, So I will insert a video, or well, it's not a video, it's more like a slideshow. I took pictures as I made the cookies. I'll insert that here. Okay, so first I preheated the oven to 350 degrees, and I placed a piece of parchment paper down on a cookie sheet. Next, I opened up my protein bar and placed it on a paper plate, and I did 3 at once the first time just because I didn't want to heat the oven up, several times. Now when I make them, I just do 1 bar, and I use my my small oven. So I stuck it in the microwave and just heated it up maybe 8 to 10 seconds, just enough to soften it a little bit. Then I cut the bar into 8 pieces. Next, I rolled each of the pieces into a ball and then smashed it down into a circle on the parchment paper. I no longer roll them into balls anymore. I just make square or whatever shape they turn out to be after I smash them down. But I baked them for about 8 minutes. I just kept an eye on them. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to burn them. I wanted to make sure I had crunchy cookies though, so I'm almost positive I did do 8 minutes. And this is the final product. And they were really crunchy and really good. One thing is, I tasted the bars. I bought, the three kinds that I saw. And I tasted the bars individually before I made cookies. Like, I just took a little bite of the corners. They weren't my favorite protein bar as far as just eating them as a bar. No, I've had probably better protein bars. I mean, but they're 100 calories. They weren't bad for 100 calories. But now when you make them into cookies, they were totally worth it to me, because you were getting this, actually you get 8 crunchy cookies out of one bar. And you know, each cookie is probably about this big, you know, maybe like a $50, you know, if any of you have ever seen those. Not too many of those probably around anymore. But they definitely were better, I think, baked as cookies. And I even gave my coworkers a couple. I took them last weekend to work because I worked 12 hours, well actually more like 13 hours both days. And around 3 o'clock I always need a snack because I'm starting to get kind of hungry, and so I always try to take something. And I let them try a couple of them, and they liked them. They thought they were really good, and they're not even on diet, so if people non-dieting or think they're good, then they must really be good. It was just something different to have. So, you know, I encourage you to try it out if you think that's something that you would like. I'm going to try not to make a habit of it, just for the fact that I don't want to start relying on protein bars and stuff. I'm really trying to do a little better. You know, I haven't been perfect, but I'm trying to make better choices. There's just nights where, like last night, work was so crazy. I didn't even think I was going to get lunch, and I sat down quickly and ate 2 meatballs, and I probably ate them too quick because I realized I was feeling like I was rushed, and I told myself, slow down, Amy. Like, I needed to slow down. And so I ate them, I'll say, as quickly as I could, but it still took me probably 15 minutes, 20 maybe. But by the time I got home at 11:30 at night, I realized all I'd had for the whole day was 1 container of the Light and Fit Greek yogurt that's 80 calories, which, by the way, that's really good if you haven't tried that. And the 2 meatballs. That's all I had all day, and I think I was at, like, I don't even know, 200 and something calories, and I thought I need to have something else. So I made some hot chocolate and added some of the Gene Pro to it, and that helped me at least get my protein where it needed to be. I think I was still under 500 calories for the day, but I did what I could do. You know, it was just, I was lucky to get lunch. I really was thinking I was not going to get lunch yesterday. Oh, also, I have watched all of your videos, everybody. I can't comment because I'm using my iPhone. I don't know how to comment. Does anybody know, like, is there a way to comment on YouTube with an iPhone? If you know, please share that with me because I want to comment. I just can't figure it out. So I think that's it. If I make any videos before I get this one up this weekend, I will include it.
Hey y'all, I'm Paula Dean.
Dang, I forgot to go to the gym today. That's like 8 years in a row now.
You ever see a bodybuilder at the gym? That's exciting, right? I always get nervous. I'm like, do you live here?
I like pizza and donuts and cupcakes.
The only exercise I get is me trying to find a leg or a wing in the chicken box. So,
They say swimming's the best exercise, but have you seen how fat whales are?
Hello, 911. Can you send me an ambulance? I just killed my workout.
I don't sweat, I sparkle.
With that, I will say have a great week. You guys are all doing great. Rachel, congratulations on your surgery. I'm glad you came through it okay. And I can't wait to see your success. So, all right. Bye, guys.